In late March, schools around the world announced that they would be closing down for the rest of the year due to COVID-19. As the summer came to an end, many have decided that they would reopen for one reason or another, to give kids socialization and interaction, or to give kids higher quality of education in the classroom compared to online. However, is it really a wise decision to risk the well-being of students and teachers across the world when borders are closed and hospitals are filled with patients? For the individual, know that coronavirus is a virus, a dead thing that spreads by infecting living cells. However, it can last from a few hours to a couple of days on different surfaces. It can infect a body by coming into contact with mucous membranes or through injury sites. Soap, hand sanitizers, and alcohol to a certain degree are able to deactivate the coronavirus. Masks and distancing are also effective tools to stop the virus, as the virus spreads by breath. The most important rule, however, will be to assume that others will not follow the rules. Inevitably, people will not take the virus seriously, and they will not keep themselves and others safe. Practicing vigilance, identifying those individuals, and keeping away from them would be a good choice. Opposing the decision to reopen, many schools do not have the funds to ensure a safe environment, such as large classrooms or soap and hand sanitizer. It is proven by studies that children are infected just the same as other people. Although coronavirus causes less severe symptoms, many children also have other health conditions and are already weak. Even then, kids spread the virus just like everyone else. If they take it home, their families would be in danger. Students are not the only ones affected by COVID either. Teachers, staff, and faculty are also being put in danger. During the length of the virus, the socialization and interaction that schools usually provide are unrealistic and even dangerous. If schools tell students to stay 6 feet apart, how are students supposed to interact with each other? Even now, around the world, the cases of coronavirus are still significant and increasing. The US closed their school system at around 10,000 cases, but now they're reopening at 50,000. Even if traditional schooling stops, there are other alternatives to choose from. Studies have shown that online learning, when done correctly, is just as effective or even more effective than classroom learning. Online learning allows students to learn at their own pace and with their own schedule. Discussion forums, online chats, videos, meetings, and lessons, if used correctly, engages students more effectively than physical classrooms. Homeschooling should also be another supported method of learning. It gives the flexibility to choose one's own curriculum and schedule, unrestrained from the time periods of traditional schooling. Although parents sacrifice their free time to help their children, homeschooled kids show higher levels of maturity, self-organization, and achieve better results than their peers. Outdoor learning is also a viable approach to slow the spread of the virus. During the Spanish flu, many schools remained open, but instituted open-air classes. An increasing amount of evidence suggests it is less likely to catch the coronavirus outdoors. Even if schools do close, students can be educated in other ways. The period of COVID-19 is time filled with uncertainty, and in the wake of this virus, countless countries and organizations have had to make tough decisions. No matter what is done, no matter whether schools are opened or closed, people are going to be left needy, and people are going to suffer from the decision. The outcome and aftermath of this virus will come down to the order of our priorities, to protect life or to keep schools running. And ultimately, our priority should be to protect life. One life lost is one sacrifice unprevented.